Hey, Brian. Morning, sis. All right. Good morning. So clearly, I'm recovering from vacation. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. I'm glad I'm home safe too. Thank you for the love, sis. Good morning, Ray Price. Yes, yes, yes. It is hump day. Hump day, hump day, hump day. Thank you for the prayers. For those who will be live, yes, yes, yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make it do what it do. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, I love it. I love it. I love it. For those who will be on and I don't know you on and I might not never know you on, thank you, Virginia from Virginia. I appreciate you. And then for those who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl, I am encouraged. I am super duper encouraged and grateful. And grateful. So, blessings, blessings, blessings to you. So, we've been talking about joy and what it's like to bring joy along with Erica. Good morning, honey bun. And what it's like to bring joy along the path with us, what that is like. We've been talking about that notion of bringing joy. And what would it be like to joy as children do, right? To joy as children do. So one of the things that I did get to experience, there were, was it about 5? So children, little ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, like little ones, 4 or 5 little ones, and you know what they did? They ran around, they played, they made noise. You know, it's funny because there was a second floor, second level, 500 kids, right? As a second level, and um, if you were downstairs, you could just hear them going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like it was rumble, 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 because it was nonstop. And it's beautiful, right? They have single focus. Good morning, cousin. All is well. I love you back. They have a singular focus, and that is fun. Fun, fun, fun. Didn't, right? Their single focus is how to have fun, right? How to enjoy themselves, how to be in joy, right? How to bring joy into, they're going to laugh, they're going to, just really find sheer joy in their being, sheer joy in just whatever it is that they're doing, playing with whatever they can get their hands on, making everything out of a game. So I love it. I love it. So, how could that benefit us? How could we figure out a way to joy as children do? Right? To bring that kind of lightheartedness, to bring that kind of, energy that comes from just the sheer love and the feeling of great pleasure and happiness, right? A sense of well being, right? That which is a sense of well being, a series of great joy and happiness, and a sense of well being that comes from knowing, right, that we are well, that you are well. Children don't even really think about it. As long as nothing's hurting them, they're in joy. Think about that. As long as nothing is hurting them, they are in joy, in a place of joy, in a state of joy, right? And so I just love watching them run around and play and ignore the adults who says stop running. Right? Did we hear something? We didn't hear anything. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nobody said anything. Oh, it's hilarious. It is absolutely, absolutely hilarious. And if one take off, it's a wrap. Everybody's taking off. So there's so many things that we really could learn from children, that we could learn from the way that they do things. We could learn from how they do things. We could learn from what their attitude is about things. Do you see? Like their entire being, their entire reason for living at that age is to enjoy themselves. Is to so it's egocentric, right? Hedonistic is to have fun, enjoy themselves, to get the most that they could possibly get out of life, right? Me too is too funny. I just love kids, right? Exactly. Right? They're very hedonistic in the sense of all they want is to have fun, enjoy themselves at all costs, no matter what. And looking at you like, why don't you have fun? Right? What's wrong with you? Uh, they're looking for pleasure. Children are looking for pleasure in whichever way they can get it. Right? Food, fun, stimulation, games, TV, whatever it is, they are looking for pleasure. And I think it would do us good to also have a little hedonism in our way of being, where we are have some energy towards pleasure, right? Um, where we have some energy towards um yeah, yeah, towards having pleasure. Um, so what would that be for you? Um, hedonic. Yeah. What would that be for you? Right? Like the kids running around playing from one room to the other, up the stairs, down the stairs, in the rooms, out the rooms, on the couch, on the under the table, around the island, you know. So just that movement, being able to be with each other, to love on each other, to move. Now, what about you? What adds pleasure to your life? What adds joy to your life? What adds happiness to your life? How do you unearth? How do you add more? How do you be more happy, more joyful, more hedonic, right? What does that look like for you? What does that look like for you to be in those ways? Because that's important to know. It's important to know what for us, um, where do we derive pleasure from, right? Where do we derive pleasure from? And so joy as children too. It brings us some life. It definitely brings us happiness. It helps with our immune system. It helps with our being because all the hormones, I smile and give hugs, right? And so it brings you joy, Erica, when you smile and give hugs. That's how you give joy. And is that what also brings you joy? I love it. I love it. It definitely could be, right? Because I can imagine when you smile and it feels good. It feels good to smile. We feel that even when we smile. And when we give hugs, it feels good, right? Because what happens is we're releasing dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. That power punch group of happy hormones. Yes, it brings me joy. Amen. That power punch group of happy hormones is released into our system, and we feel the joy. We experience the joy. So last night I taught. It's crazy how fast things go. But I taught our second session of I taught our second session of the Okay. I taught our second session of the coaching certification course, and it was good. Like, I found joy. I find joy, and I experienced joy from listening to their stories, from walking through their processes, from all of the things, right? I experienced joy in those ways with them. And so I'm super duper, super duper, duper, duper excited about bringing more joy in my life. Here we are in the February. We're almost in March. Countdown to my birthday. Countdown to my birthday. It's getting ready to start, y'all. It's getting ready to start. Countdown to my birthday. Countdown to my birthday. It is about to begin. Keep seeing a smile on my granddaughter's face and knowing she's happy brings me joy. That's all that matters to me. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, 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 and yes. I hear we'll be on vacation together again in where are we going? In May. In May. We're going to Punta Cana. I heard that we will be that she'll be there too, Brian. So yeah. Yes, 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 and yes. And I love it, right? We all have something that helps to bring joy, that helps to bring joy. And as we think about this notion of bringing joy as children do, hey, that is something that we can do, is figure out what puts a run in our feet. I love her password. I know, right? I know. What puts a run in our feet? What puts a leap in our soul? What makes us happy, glad? What, those kinds of things. As we consider those things, let's practice them. Let's make it do what it do. This one life we get. This one life, we better maximize it to the nth power and then some. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate you. I value you. Thank you for hanging in there with me while I'll make this transition back from vacationing in a house that slept 38 to back home. And so didn't want to miss 2 days in a row, but it wasn't easy. But here we are. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, you and I. You know what? We gave up the right to not be amazing. You don't have the right because you're already amazing. You were made from amazing, from the ingredients of amazingness. So you are the byproduct of amazingness. Hey, amazing. How you doing today? All right. I love you. I appreciate you. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.